This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And boy, oh boy, are we seeing the beginning stages of something evil that's on the horizon very soon, prophetically. First and foremost, before I get started, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out to listen and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity to you all. I want to say shalom. And I would pray this quick lesson be edifying to the elect. So I came across this article today from End Time Headlines. It reads, growing number of Americans are getting power shut off as unpaid bills pile up. So we were seeing, the many miseries that are coming upon these proud-ass Babylonians, man. So I just want to read through this, get a couple scriptures, and that'll be the lesson, Excuse me. So it says, Misty's, Salakia. Yeah, Salakia out there. This is, man. What the hell's going on? Where's all this? There we go. So it says, oh my goodness, all these fucking commercials every damn where you look. Alright, hold on. Salakia. Bear with me. This goddamn commercial just keeps fucking popping up. Oh, God. Alright. Now, oh my God. Oh boy, Satan, boy. Alright, here we go. Oh, let me read the title again. Growing number of Americans are getting power shut off as unpaid bills pile up. November 24, 2025. Which was, what's this? That's today. Yep. It says Misty Pelu's family lived in the dark for several days this month. Her family, Misty's family, power was shut off November 13th because of a $602 in unpaid bills. The latest in a string of financial humiliations that began 6 months ago after her husband lost his job, his $20 an hour job, excavation job in northeastern Pennsylvania. And that all of this is tying in to the many miseries that are coming. This is Isaiah 19 and 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do, man. So these jobs are going away, man. Let's get that while I'm Ecclesiastes. I'll just keep it on deck. All right, because all these miseries are coming to a city near you, man. It's only gonna get worse. It says the recent government shutdown dealt another blow, delaying federal funding for programs that help the family pay for food and utilities. Although Misty's lights were temporarily turned back on last week, they were set to be disconnected again if she didn't pay another $102. So I mean, this is how bad it is getting for the average American citizen, man. It's not only just Jake that's dealing with this, which we've been dealing with this forever, but now well, as Elder Yahawah said it, there's not even a middle class anymore. It's just the higher, or the how do you say it? Damn, I forget how he worded it, but basically like the richer of the poor. You know what I'm saying? I forget how he worded it, Salakia. But the middle class is pretty much gone. It's just everybody's pretty much working. You're either rich or you're poor. That's basically where we're at with it. And that's all by design by the elites, man. Says with an overdrawn bank account, she was bracing to be without power again. $102. You know? And that's, hey, I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't be going through these financial woes regularly too. Everybody I know for the most part. This shit is getting hectic out here, man. Last time her family ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for dinner and slept in hoodies and gloves to keep warm. Damn. Look at that. I feel so useless and helpless, the 44-year-old said. Soaring electricity prices are triggering a wave of power shutdowns nationwide, leaving more Americans in the dark as unpaid bills pile up. Although there is no national count of electricity shutoffs, data from select utilities in 11 states show that disconnections have risen in at least 8 of them since last year, according to figures compiled by the Washington Post and the National Energy Assistance Directors Association. In some areas, such as New York City, the surge has been dramatic, with residential shutoffs in August up 5-fold from a year ago, utility filings show. Oh shit, this is from, let me see. Let's watch this video, Aki, if it plays.
Utility bill.
And it goes up, I feel like, every year. I feel like we've never seen a change.
The cost per kilowatt hour is going up this summer just as the warm weather arrives, a common theme for utility bills.
They're almost 50% more than they were 5 years ago. It has become a kitchen table topic because they're very expensive now. And I don't really see them going down unless you take action.
Then it keeps going up. This fall, it'll be more than 16 cents a kilowatt hour, a more than 30% increase from the nearly 12 cents per kilowatt hour we pay right now.
It's a lot. Yeah. Like, it's just increasing cost. And we have been able to be sustainable, but it's a little overwhelming.
The increase is coming from the supply side, something BGE doesn't control, but rather the capacity auction from a company called PJM.
I'd say the increase in supply rates stems from PJM's failure to connect clean energy to the grid over the last 5 years. If PJM had connected the 200...
Oh, God. Damn commercials. But, I mean, you know, you brothers and sisters get the idea. So let's continue on. It says, hold on.
150 gigawatts of power.
Says soaring electricity prices are triggering a wave of power shutoffs nationwide, leaving more Americans in the dark as unpaid bills pile up. So so you have this going on. You have the price of food, going on, the price of gas going on. People are losing jobs. Robots and AI are taking jobs. So it's a lot of these devils are really putting the squeeze on the people. And at the same time, you got devils like Elon Musk who are saying that the next best thing is UBI, which is exactly what they want, because you can't work because there's no jobs, because robots are doing every damn thing. And if you do work, you don't make enough money. They're not bringing up the minimum wage and all these different things, inflation, all these different things are happening. So that's a problem. So the best solution, right? Problem reaction solution would be UBI. But as they say, nothing's free. Right? So yeah, maybe they'll give it to people initially without any kind of what's the word I'm looking for, stipulations. But eventually you're gonna have to be on the grid. You're gonna have to get a digital ID. You're gonna have to be connected ultimately they want you to be connected to the Internet of Things, which means you're gonna have to get that MO to the TV, man, to receive these benefits, to be relieved of your pain, to have the serpent loosen his grip just a little bit, but you gotta get bit with the MO to the TV, man. You gotta get that RFID chip put inside of you, and it's actually not going to relieve you of your pain, because now you're on the wrong side of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. So you're going to get that grievous sore, as it speaks about in the scriptures. And more importantly, you're going to partake in eating the missile. So this is where we're at with it, man. This is where we're at with it, and it's only continuing to get worse, man. Let's get this. Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much, and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put to put it into a bag with holes, man. As soon as you get your damn paycheck, all these goddamn companies got their fucking handout. They are at their handout before you even get the check. You owe money before you get the money all the time. So what do you think that's going to lead to with all these Americans suffering, man? It says people are feeling the squeeze across the board. But what's even more alarming is that we're seeing people struggling to pay for these very, very basic necessities, said Julie Morgan, president of the Century Foundation, a liberal think tank. Electricity is not a luxury, it isn't optional. Nearly 1 in 20 households, or about 14 million Americans, were so behind on utility debt that it was reported to collection agencies or in arrears as of June, according to an analysis by the Century Foundation and Protect Borrowers, a nonprofit that advocates for consumers. Meanwhile, the average overdue balance of $789 has risen 32% since 2022. So, hey, people, man, hey, it's not looking good, man. This is a long article. Let me read this. It says a majority of Americans, 6 in 10, more than half, say they are spending more on utilities than they were a year ago, and they blame President DJ Trump Nero for the rising prices, according to a Washington Post ABC News poll conducted in late October. I mean, so, which is only going to lead to sedition among men. Speaking about Trump, you got all these MAGAs that are pissed the hell off with what he's doing. Everything he was promising, all these different things, but he didn't fulfill these promises. If anything, he made it worse. And then he lies and says that it's better. So the American people are furious, man. And it's only going to lead to more chaos in the streets, man, as people continue to suffer and, continue to not be able to make ends meet. Simple things, like they said in the article, is difficult to even sustain yourself. Let me get this, because this is what's going on right now. Because Esau, as he's being exposed, doing all this evil shit, people are beginning to see it. They have been, but now it's in the forefront. Some people, but now it's in the forefront for a lot of people. This is Ecclesiasticus in Apocrypha 10:3. An unwise king. That's these devils, man. They're the unwise king, man. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Because these devils are not profitable to nothing, man. All they do is rape, kill, steal, and destroy, man. And he that is evil to his own, to whom shall he do good, as the scriptures say? And all of this is a part of the exposure of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Let's get that. Made Esau bear. Everybody's seeing who this damn devil is, man. The son of perdition. Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not, man. So anybody going down to Egypt for help and trusting in this devil, you're going to get what you deserve, man. Because trusting in this devil is going to lead to destruction. Let me get, matter of fact, let's get that. This is Proverbs 25:19. Confidence in an unfaithful man in the time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. So are you going to trust in a broken tooth to chew your food? Or are you going to walk on a foot that's out of joint? No. So you having confidence in an unfaithful man, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the same as doing that, man. Let's get this one. It's Isaiah 36. And Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. Right? The scriptures say, Isaiah 30, woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, right? Woe meaning destruction. On Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. And who's the king of Egypt now? Spiritual Egypt. DJ Trump. And look at what's going on. Look at what's going on with his people that he has the rule over now. Living like they're in some kind of third world country or something, man. Ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for dinner and slept in hoodies and gloves to keep warm. In Babylon? And it's only going to get worse, man. Only going to get worse. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't even have to read the other scripture. That's basically the point. But, you know, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi are going to take care of their elect, man. You know? So, hey, all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. He's bringing this damn cesspool they call America down brick by brick. It's through, it's over, and you Americans that trust in this bitch-ass country, y'all are through and over too, man. So I hope and pray that this lesson was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to thank Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi once again for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS who teach and rule well, who taught me his truth. Salutation, you brothers and sisters that are out there listening and learning, fighting this good fight of faith. Keep fighting, keep striving, keep pushing. We're almost out of this bitch. And salutation, my fellow brethren that are pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. To you all, I want to say shalom, babal, and kwam yasharala. Hey, shalom. To the next one.